Yeah. 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 It's not working. Yeah. All right.
Okay, hello. Welcome back to the High Button Podcast. We are at episode number 37. The date is April 25th. It's a Tuesday. The year is 2017. My name is Justin Belanger, and the gentleman sitting to my exact right, his name goes by Thomas Guns Jr. Tommy, how you feeling today?
Good. I'm tired. A long day, but just part of the grind.
I couldn't tell you what we talked about 2 episodes ago.
Yeah.
We're at 37. Like, that's...
I never know. I don't, like, someone messaged me asking, like, what episode did you guys talk about this on? Berkey, for a joke, I apologize. I don't recall. I mean...
What happened?
He messaged me, like, he wanted to find a certain topic that we talked about.
Okay.
That he remembered. He said, what episode was that? I couldn't come within 10 episodes.
You got to look at the descriptions. But yeah,
no, it wasn't in the description.
It wasn't. Time flies when you're having fun with this thing.
Yeah.
I love it. You know, the fact that this isn't considered work to me, like, it's not work, but, like, you know, we put effort into it. I can see myself doing this for a very long time.
Oh, it's enjoyable.
It is, isn't it? It's enjoyable to get your thoughts out in the world, talk, collaborate. Even though we haven't really collaborated with a lot of people, which we will be in the near future, it's just fun. It's fun to talk.
Every day.
Like, I know it's fun to talk in general, but when you're talking into microphones, you get other people's opinions. It's a good feeling. I've enjoyed the first 37 episodes.
The first 36. So I'm not sure if I'll enjoy this one, but so far I've enjoyed all of them. Clippers, Jazz on right now. Am I the only one who thinks it's time that the Utah... They're playing very well, by the way. I want the Utah Jazz to be...
Me too. I think the Clippers have had their chance. They've had their shot too many times.
Clippers are finito.
Oh, tell me if you think this is a good comparison. Los Angeles Clippers, New York Rangers. Same team when it comes to playoffs kind of thing.
Yeah.
They've had their shot.
But I think the Clippers were, for a few years, even better than the Rangers.
Yeah, yeah, maybe you're right.
More superstars.
But
not the worst comparison.
I've always wanted to go to Madison Square Garden.
I've been outside. I haven't been inside. Well, I've been in the basement where the subway station.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't there like a subway station? Yeah. I heard it's shit. The subway station below the.
They all are. It's brutal.
Did you see any rats?
No.
When you were in New York in general, did you see any rats?
Not one.
You said it smelled though, eh?
It's not like a bad smell.
What month were you there?
October, November.
So I feel like it would have a more of a bigger stench in June, July, August. Burning garbage.
It's not the garbage that smells.
What is it?
It's like...
It's the urine on the streets?
No. Can I talk? The air is like so thick with like pollution. It's like a heavy air.
Yeah.
At first it's sort of...
So it's like LA.
It's way worse than LA.
Really?
It's like 3 times the size. Is it not? 2 times at least.
Have you ever seen the LA skyline with the smog?
Yeah, it's bad. But
well, that's what I'm getting from what you're saying about New York.
But it's New York is like a lot of skyscrapers, so it's like in a more compact.
Yeah. I'd love to go though. I don't know if I'd...
Fantastic.
Do you think I'd like it?
You'd love it. You'd be in awe. Let's go.
Okay, we'll go. We'll go one of these days.
Yeah. You free next week?
I am free next week. We can go next week.
What day are you off? Tuesday? Let's go Tuesday.
We'll go on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
We'll book flights after this.
New York.
What do we have on the docket today?
Kombucha.
What is
Kombucha?
What is Kombucha? Kombucha?
Now that you asked me that question, I realize I should have researched this before I made it a topic.
I'm going to look it up right now.
On the program. It's the new hottest drink, and I'm not that... It's like a carbonated, really healthy drink, but I don't like it.
Kombucha.
Is it kombucha? Kombucha.
A variety of fermented, lightly sweetened black or green tea drinks that are commonly intended
It's a tea drink.
as a functional beverage.
Yeah. It's like a mix between a tea and like a soda, I guess.
Soda? Black or green tea commonly intended.
Am I getting this confused?
What's a functional beverage? What does that mean?
Click on it.
functional beverage is a non-alcoholic drink. Yeah,
like
but there's a lot of...
It comes out of a draft thing sometimes.
A draft, really?
It's supposed to be very healthy. Health claims, first thing.
Well, it says that it treats a wide variety of human illnesses. AIDS, cancer, diabetes. What? Are you serious? This is Wikipedia, though. I don't know if this is the...
You think the big kombucha company just filled that in there?
Well, I feel if there was a drink out there that helped...
Jazz up by 8.
That helped cure AIDS, cancer, and diabetes, I feel like I would have known about this. It boosts your libido.
You think anyone's ever...
And look, it says it reverses gray hair. Reversal of gray hair.
Lombardo.
Interesting.
Libido? Libido. What the fuck? It has to do with...
Libido.
You think anyone's ever
a person's overall sexual drive or desire for sexual activity.
Yeah. Do you think anyone's ever had cancer, AIDS, and diabetes at the same time?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. There's a lot of people on this world. I do think that, unfortunately, that has happened to someone. It's a sad thing. I don't want to say that it has, but in my mind, I do think it's happened before. That's interesting. Well, I'm going to go down and try that out. Reverses gray hair, and it reduces the risk of AIDS, cancer, and diabetes.
The adverse effects. The American Cancer Society says serious side effects and occasional death have been caused with drinking kombucha tea. What?
Wikipedia doesn't know what it's talking about. There's too many things on here that you can't. Even though half my high school papers were based off Wikipedia. I was a big fan of the copy paste and then change the words within the sentence.
Oh yeah.
You know, I'd copy and paste the paragraph and then I'd change words slightly so it doesn't look like I was copying. I obtained a little bit of information, but for the most part, when an assignment was due, I was a big copy paste change guy.
I remember one. In high school when you did the PowerPoints and you copied and pasted, it was obvious. Yeah, you could tell.
Oh yeah.
I remember one time a good friend of mine in English class. It was like he was gonna fail if he didn't ace this presentation, and he went in and he forgot all about it. Like 10 minutes before the class, went to the computer lab, copied and pasted a whole page onto like 5 slides. It was like the whole slide was from the top to bottom, copied and pasted, and he presented in front of the class, and the teacher loved it. She thought that he killed it. She gave him like 100.
Are you serious?
And everyone in the class was like, "How did she not know that was copied and pasted?" He was like reading it off the screen. It was.
Oh my god, that's incredible! Good for that guy.
Oh yeah, I was happy for him.
Leadership, grade 12 or grade, I forget what grade it was in high school. We had to do a slideshow presentation on your favorite quote. It's like pick 3, 4, 5 quotes, talk about them, tell me why you love them. So I picked.
If you're not first, you're last.
So I picked "Just Do It." Life is a highway.
I listened to that today.
If you're not first, you're last was one of them. What was the other one? I forget the other two, but I know those were 3 of them.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
I got like a 75% on it. Oh no,
you're proud of that?
Yeah, man. If I brought home a report card and there was a 75% on it, my parents took me out for dinner. It was a good day in the Boulanger family. No,
spaghetti and Pepsi going on.
Yeah, spaghetti and Pepsis all night. All night.
All night long.
That was the worst day, man. Report card day. I know. How did your parents take report cards?
By high school, they didn't look at my report cards.
They didn't look at it at all.
They did before high school. But
oh man.
They were like, "Well, man, I was."
It was a terrifying day in my house.
What are they gonna do?
Not terrifying, but I just definitely didn't like going home with a bad report card.
I had just as good report card. My mom didn't even graduate high school, and so my dad's report card was worse than mine.
So I guess they can't say anything.
Yeah.
I wish I knew that at the time. My parents probably didn't have good grades either, but I just didn't say anything about it. I just let them get pissed.
Yeah, my parents were full of empty threats when I was younger. Like, I used to be terrified.
See, I get that, yeah.
But, like, there were so many that eventually, by the time I was in high school, I was like, they're not going to do anything.
See, that's the difference between me and you. Is like, they're going to do something. They're definitely going to take my phone away for a week. Like, that was my backlash.
Like, no, you're not. You're going to take my phone away because I failed a science test. You know I'm not going to use science.
Parenting was so different when it comes to your household and my household. But look at us. We're in the same exact situation.
Yeah.
It's funny how life works like that.
Yeah.
Got a little deep there.
Little deep.
This tea, what's this tea called?
Kombucha
Tea. I don't fuck with it. It's brought us down a weird path.
Yeah, it's deep. It makes it deep. We didn't even drink it.
We haven't even. Yeah. What do we got on the docket here?
On the same subject as tea, I just want to give a shout out. I forget the fucking name of this place, but I was at a tea joint today on 4th Ave, 4th and U Street, YEW. You go in. The teas there's like a huge list of like in-depth tea, and you order, and they're all between $5 and like $7 for a cup, and you order it. He makes it right in front of you. He like squashes the leaf up in front of you with the stick in the bowl.
Oh, so he's like, it's an old school.
Yeah. And he puts it on top of a filter and pours the hot water into your cup, and you drink it, and he keeps refilling it with the same leaves, but you can have up to 5 glasses of your tea, and it's all the price of one.
This thing. Let me guess how much it is. $4.50.
I already told you the price.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't listening. I was watching the game. Well, how much was it?
Between $5 and $7.
Wow, $7 for a tea. $5 for a tea.
Yeah, but like what you do is you buy the leaf.
So you buy the leaf. He smashes it up. Does he smash it up in front of you?
Yeah,
it's like a Subway. Okay.
Yeah, but like I had 4 cups of tea for $5.
4 cups of tea. How are you feeling now?
Very relaxed.
Yeah, you did seem relaxed when you walked through the door today.
And I had a new umbrella.
You did have a new umbrella. You had an umbrella and 4 cups of tea. That's what did it to you. There was you were glowing or something. You had like a calmness about you, but at the same time, you were noticeable in the room. It was interesting. This tea has got me tripping.
When I walked in, you both looked at me.
We did both look at you. What do we got?
Let's move on.
We talked too much about that tea. 12 minutes of talking about Kombucha.
I wouldn't watch our show. Are you a plant guy, like in the house?
Yeah.
I mean, I know we have the cacti there. Or is that an aloe vera?
It is
a succulent aloe.
It's an aloe vera. I am a plant guy. I am. I don't know why. I just am. I like fresh, natural.
Let me reword this. Let me throw a hypothetical at you.
Do it.
You're 29 years old.
I'm not 29. Oh, a hypothetical.
Hypothetical.
Sorry. Okay, sorry. It's a good game.
You're 29 years old.
Okay.
You're living in Nashville, Tennessee.
Jesus.
In a 1-bedroom apartment by yourself.
What the fuck?
You're single. You're doing okay for yourself, but you like the apartment life. Are you going to have a plant in your apartment?
No. And I'm going to tell you why.
Oh, yes, please do.
This brings me back. It doesn't bring me back. It brings me to the forefront of the decorations in the house. Guys, I find, well, at least myself, I don't think of things like this. I don't think of putting in a piece of art right there. I don't think of matching the pillows with the couch. I don't think of decorations. And to me, a plant is a decoration. Now, if my girlfriend, Sarah, brings in a piece of a plant or whatever the hell it is, I'm of course going to accept it because I love fresh, natural things around the apartment, around the house, whatever the hell we live in.
So if I'm not mistaken, you are a fan of it, but not to the point where you would... Okay.
Exactly. I wouldn't go out of the way to buy one.
And I'm sort of on the same page. When it comes to art, I might think to put, like... If I'm making an average amount of money, I'm not going to go buy a painting. But if I had extra money, yeah, I'll buy something that I like just not an expensive one, like a reprint, and put it up. But that's the extent.
A plant is a great start to working towards a kid. It goes, get a plant, water it, make sure it, keep it alive. Then you move on to a cat, maybe a dog,
goldfish,
hamster,
cat,
dog, kid.
Yeah,
it all starts at a plant, ladies and gentlemen. You don't have to believe us, but if you're a smart man or woman, I'd listen to this advice that I'm giving you right now. Buy a plant.
He knows what he's talking about.
If you can keep it alive for 2 to 3 to even 4 weeks, I think that's a great sign to maybe get a cat, maybe get a goldfish, maybe get a bunny, a hamster, a rat, whatever, a snake, whatever the hell you'd like to get to keep alive, an actual living not human, like a warm-blooded creature. And if you
a reptile,
And then if you can keep that thing alive for at least a year.
Are reptiles cold-blooded? I don't fucking know.
I'll do my research
There's
later.
too many blood temperatures going around.
If you can keep one of those things alive.
What's the deal with all these different temperatures of blood? Can't we just keep it at 1?
And then get a dog. And you can keep the dog alive for how long? 18 years? If you keep the dog alive.
5 years, you're going to get a kid? Your dog dies at 5?
Whatever, yeah. Well, if you keep the dog alive for 5 years, I think then it's like, okay.
Malnutrition.
That's the High Button Life Management podcast segment.
You're gonna wait 18 years before you have a kid?
Well, I'm just saying if you can keep the dog alive for 5 years and healthy, but then you can get...
but not if it dies at 5. If it
dies at 5, it's like you forget about it. Don't get the kid.
You're done.
You skip the kid. Go back to the goldfish. Go backwards. You're done.
Yeah.
That's just a little advice I'm giving you. Some people out there would charge you $100 for advice like that. Here at the High Button, we're giving it out for free.
And I know a thing or two about having animals that have died. I've had about 16 cats. Mm-hmm. And that's not an exaggeration.
So don't think
that have all died.
Exactly.
All murdered in cold blood.
So don't think for a second that we're just joking up here. We're dead serious when we come to this advice we're giving you. Live by it, learn by it, and at the same time,
we're trying to control the pet population as well, and the human population. No one should have more than 1 or 2 kids. And the issue being is the people having all these kids aren't the people who should be breeding that much. You don't see John the doctor and Susie, the real estate
agent
mogul, having 17 kids. No, they have 1 or 2. You see Willie, the homeless man, and Sandra, the girl on EI, having 17 kids.
TLC, 21 and counting.
We're going to keep doing this. We're going to keep... The classes are going to separate. And it's over. We're done for. It's going to be... In 100 years, if we're still alive, not us personally, but as humans, there's not going to be any middle class. It's going to be idiots
and smart people.
There's no. You think 100 years might be aggressive? 200 years? If we make it that long?
You think there's no middle class?
There's no saving it.
Really?
No, there's no saving it. It has nothing to do with finances anymore. It's gone too far.
So you think in at least 200 years, if we're still here on this planet, there'll be no middle class? It's just going to be...
I truly think that.
Wow, interesting. How do you think the world's going to go away? One big, like... How do you think it'll be like a poisonous gas that goes around everywhere, everyone's dying? Or do you think it'll be... I don't even know. The sun will burn the earth? Or
Albert Einstein had an incredible quote. I forget what it was. He said, after World War II... After World War II... He said... I don't know what technology will be around for weapons during World War III, but I know World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. Meaning that...
Ooh, interesting. I like that. Meaning that the whole world's going to get wiped out in World War III.
Start from scratch.
World War III. Is that going to be a thing?
No, because it's just going to be... I don't know. What's the regulation? Like, what are the...
Well, if there is...
What is technically a world war?
A lot of countries fighting against each other.
There's too many...
But who did you say said this? Albert Einstein?
Yeah.
If he's correct, there won't
it's either
be...
Einstein or Einstein, I'm not sure.
Well, if he's correct, that means that there's just going to be one big bomb. Everyone's going to get blown up. We're all going to fry. And then we're going to start from scratch. So there won't really be a war fought. It'll just be one big... What was the bomb USA dropped on Afghanistan the other day?
What was it called again?
The... mother of all bombs. It only killed like 90 people, not only, but it killed 90 people. But imagine a bomb bigger than that to wipe out the entire world.
It's a nuke, man.
It's
Nukes. Like if you dropped a nuke on
on
Los Angeles, we would maybe feel it here.
You think?
I don't know. Maybe not. No, definitely not. But Portland, Seattle, we're done.
Really? I know nothing about a nuke. How far it would go. How many nukes have been dropped in the world?
They've only been tested in like remote islands in the middle of the ocean.
I wonder when the last...
No, that's bullshit.
There's
nukes dropped.
I wonder when the last nuke was ever dropped. Like tested.
Tested?
I bet there's been a bunch that have been tested.
No, the U.S. Intercepted one from North Korea the other day.
What?
No, they were testing it.
Oh my god.
But there's different types of nukes. There's like different sizes because it depends how much you're. When I say nuking, I feel like I'm talking about a microwave.
Fun fact, I was talking to Subin the other day. Showed to Subin about where he lives in South Korea. He only lives a 2-hour drive from the North Korean border.
Good thing he's in Canada.
Yeah, well, he has to go back in September.
We got to get this going before September?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me I got to...
Sorry, well, we're going to... Oh, yeah, a little fun fact here. We're going to be getting... Oh, we're going to save it. It's going to be a surprise.
Yeah, because we got to write and we got to prepare.
A little surprise.
It's going to take a lot of work, but that's what I'm here for.
You know what? Subin's going back.
Let's make it official.
I don't want to make it official because we'll make it official the day before we release it.
So in like a year?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's keep the people waiting. Keep them on their toes.
Are you a fan of the slide-on flip-flop or the Velcro flip-flop?
Velcro. I know a lot of people are going to say that's extremely weird, and I'm going to agree. It is extremely weird.
You like the snug fit?
Love it.
I
hate the flop. I hate the little... I don't like that. It hits the back of your heel. It's not for me. I don't like walking down a hallway going, who's the guy with the flip and the flop and the heel?
You like the flip but not the flop.
Love the flip. Don't get me wrong. Love the flip.
Not a flopper.
But the flop, grow up.
Not a flopper.
So recently I've become a huge fan. I don't own a pair of Velcro sandals, but I'm going to...
I have a pair over there. You can borrow them.
Thank you.
It's Velcro sandals.
Sandals,
those
sorry.
are flip-flops.
I like... No, sorry.
No, I'm talking about flip-flops.
Oh.
Where you Velcro the front.
Yeah, I'm a fan of that. I don't like the flip-flop where it goes in between the toes because I always get a rash.
Justin, you're not understanding. Picture the exact same flip-flop. One of them is just a top and one's a Velcro top. I'll go grab both examples for you.
I'd like you to. Please and thank you. A little confused here. I think I already know what you're talking about now. If you just... Yeah, okay, sorry. So then, yeah, not the Velcro. I like the slip-on.
So you switched your answer.
Yeah, sorry. My mistake.
So there's the slip-on and there's the Velcro. What?
Slip-on.
Jordan flip-flops, really? Slip-on, Velcro.
Both ways.
Alex Zafaris now knows that you stole his flip-flops.
Aren't those Ben's?
No. Ben's foot's not that big.
I don't think those are Alex's. They might be Ben's. I don't know. Get him out of here. But no, what I'm a fan of is the full sandal. The sandal that goes all the way even around the heel.
I think we talked about that already.
You don't like it?
No.
You like your Jordans, the Velcro?
No.
Or do you like the slip-on?
No. Those are just on sale.
How much were they?
I like a Gucci flip-flop.
Did I tell you the time I saw a Gucci flip-flop on the bus in the middle of December in Vancouver?
Yeah, I was going to make a joke about how Vancouver's the only city where you will watch people wearing Gucci on the bus.
Yeah, people don't have their priorities straight here.
Well, no, because that's the thing. It doesn't matter how much...
I'm sorry, that was insane.
How much money you have. If your commute is 45 minutes in your car and 8 minutes on the bus, it doesn't matter how well you're dressed. You're hopping on the bus.
Yeah.
So not the bus, but the SkyTrain.
The SkyTrain.
You know, it takes less than 10 minutes to get from the airport to the core of downtown on the SkyTrain. That's like an hour and a half drive.
Think about how much traffic would be saved in Halifax if there was a train from Sackville.
I don't even want to think about it.
Sackville all the way to downtown.
Yeah.
It would be great for the economy because I'm sure people in Sackville want to go downtown Halifax a lot more.
They can't. They're stuck in Sackville. Lower Sackville, higher Sackville.
And they got to drive. But if they could hop on a train, that'd be a game changer. That'd be great for
Justin,
the city.
We haven't done this or that yet.
Oh, we're doing this or that? Let's do it.
I'm going to do it before my phone dies.
What are you at? What percent?
17, but it's been hovering there for a while, so I feel like it's going to drop.
Let's do it.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Water slider, wave pool. Ooh.
Water slide.
Super salad.
Soup.
Toaster or blender?
Blender.
Whoa. Watch or no watch?
No watch.
You're not a watch guy?
I got real skinny. I got skinny wrists.
You're not a watchman? Sweeping or vacuuming?
Sweeping.
Crocodiles or sharks?
Sharks.
Crocodiles or alligators?
Alligators.
Popcorn or cotton candy?
Popcorn.
Samsung or Apple?
Apple.
Tie or bow tie?
Tie.
Thriller or comedy?
Comedy.
Lion or tiger?
Tiger.
Rain or snow?
Snow.
Tennis or badminton?
Badminton.
Banana Republic or Club Monaco?
Club.
Sprint or marathon?
Marathon. Life's a marathon.
You're a sprint artist. Morning shift or evening shift?
Morning.
V-neck or crew neck?
Crew.
Soft shell or hard shell?
That's a tough one.
Come on, quick. Say it.
Soft.
Ah, I knew it. Door handle or doorknob?
Doorknob.
Gold or silver?
Gold. That was good.
You did well.
That was a very, 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 very informative this or that.
Informative?
I thought I told the people a lot about myself through that. I was informative about myself through this or that. That's why this podcast is the best podcast in the world.
This or
that.
You wanted to talk about crowd surfing.
When I go to a concert, I don't want to be jumped on. I want to watch
He's right.
the concert. I want to jump around, have a good time, drink some alcohol, maybe smoke a little, and have a good time. Now, if a sweaty performer jumps on top of me, I'm probably going to break my wrist because I just said from this or that I have skinny wrist from the watch comment.
He did. Look at them.
I'm not paying. How much does it cost to go to a concert? $100? I'm not paying $100.
Depends on the concert.
I'm not paying $100 to carry you around, buddy.
First off,
perform.
Can I chime in?
Go ahead.
Not many no superstars jump in the crowd.
Because they've already done it at their amateur level.
No, I don't think Jay-Z's ever jumped in a crowd.
It's becoming more of a trend. I'll tell you that right now.
It's just Travis Scott.
That Machine Gun guy, Kelly. That Mac Miller fella.
All the white guys do it. Except for Eminem's never done it.
Didn't Quake do it? I think he did. I think he tried it once.
He tried it?
I think he did. Nonetheless, I don't want to be jumped on. That's all I got to say. Just put my 2 cents out there.
Doesn't matter who's jumping on you. You don't want to be jumped on.
If someone jumps on me, I'm ducking.
You're letting them hit the floor?
Yes, I don't know you like that, man. What are you doing? Get out of here.
I just came to watch you sing.
I'm not carrying you around. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, I respect it.
That's all I had to say about that.
Yeah, I respect it. I wanted to speak about craft beer.
Craft
beer. Now, I enjoy craft beer just like the next guy. I love going to establishments that have craft beer, like trying the different beers and deciding which one I like the most. It's getting out of hand. There are too many. I don't even know what craft beers I like anymore. I heard about a place that has 135 craft beers on tap.
I'm glad you said it because I was going to say it if you didn't say it. I'm glad you said it. It's too much, people.
So I go there, and as soon as you tell me you have that many craft beers on menu, I know I'm going to be missing out on something. And I'm probably never going to get a chance to really find. How do you become a fan of something? Because you go there the first time. Maybe say you're there for, like, a craft beer is heavy. So maybe you get 6. That's the max if you're drinking a heavy beer like that. To cover all those beer, like, and say you like 2 of them. You're never going to have that beer again because you want to try the other ones. Or you're never going to get the other ones again because you're going to go back to the old one because you like it so much.
There's too many craft beers out there, people.
Is it even a craft anymore?
No, it's just beer. What if you had to name a craft beer right now? What would you name it? The High Button.
Oh, if I had to name one.
Yeah, if like you had your own craft beer company, the term meeting came up. All right, Tom, you're the CEO of the company. What are we gonna name this fucking beer?
What's the beer taste like? Is it an IPA?
Yeah, it's an IPA. A little hoppy, a little rooty, a little cherry coat in there.
Cherry?
Little hint of cherry. Little hint of cherry. Definitely cherry. A little orange, maybe. It's a fruity beer. Very fruity. It's a great summer patio beer. What are you naming it?
And where does it originate from?
Alabama. So it goes good with barbecue. It's good in the sun. It's good on a patio.
I would call it Sweet Home Ale Alabama.
Sweet Home, Alabama. And that's why your name is Thomas Gunn.